hasn't been used.
Hi there and welcome back to Let's Play Trespasser, and here we are wandering around in another forest. I'm afraid there's quite a lot of it in this game, and already we are watching the matchup of the century between a Triceratops and a Velociraptor. But who will be the victor in this fight to the death, I wonder? In fact, actually, is the Triceratops even bothered? Now we'll have a fight on our hands, because certainly the Velociraptor has accidentally injured the Triceratops, but he doesn't seem to be bothered. And yes, if there is one thing that is being bothered about here, I am being bothered by the Raptor. So we're just going to end this quickly. God damn! Jesus, that Raptor can do a fly kick. Amazing. This is one of the most acrobatic Raptors I've seen in this game, and that is saying a hell of a lot, I must say. For one thing, Jesus, what is even going on here? This Triceratops is not having a nice day of it at all. Jesus, it's like a wrestling match going on over there. This bloody Raptor is doing some bloody high risk manoeuvres, as it were. Not massively graceful, though, it has to be said. But Jesus, mate, you're just not having a good day of it, really, are you? Oh dear, I think it's time to put you out of your misery, isn't it? Come here, mate. It's the kindest thing. It's the kindest thing. Yes, nature can be cruel, as we see here, but never mind. No, sometimes with a little bit of a tap they sort themselves out, but on this occasion, nope, he is crushed up properly. Well and good. Well, I am sorry, my Raptor friend. I'm afraid you're just going to have to remain in your crushed up state. Well, I'm sure the Triceratops here is here to comfort you with that. So let's carry on and make our way to the laboratory, which we're heading to soon.
The main laboratory and administrative buildings. This was where we made our discovery, where the real magic trick happened. When they come to dig up our secrets, they'll come here. Site B was fully centralized and computer controlled. The same design that became the Achilles heel of Jurassic Park.
So here we are in the Site B laboratories, and we can see that we have
diagnostics, communications, security, all ran through the computer. Accordingly, computer security was paramount, the tightest on the island.
And John is telling us here that we need some security keycards to get through here in his usual obnoxious, obscure way. And so we can see we've got a red keycard on this door, and on over here on these two buildings we have a purple keycard that I'm just gonna...
The Raptor preened itself, utterly confident of its right to be there, absolutely no consciousness that it was not the sovereign ruler of this earth.
John's just piping up about Raptors here, and as I was saying, yes, we can see we also need a purple keycard there. So let's get right to it. But where are we going to find said keycards? Well, it's obvious that we're going to have to break into these buildings somehow, because obviously we can't hack the system. And it'd be lovely if Anne was a hacker. Or would it? Now that I think about that statement, it makes me think that what would Anne be like wielding a screwdriver or something? And the thought of it is almost too terrifying to comprehend. So what we'll do is we'll go up the rear here, and obviously the first thing any good cat burglar does is to check the rear of the building. And in here we can bust on in through this window.
Move from the field, the hot sun, dirt on one's trouser cuffs, into the cool, sterile darkness of the lab.
And here we are in the ubiquitous laboratories, and we're just going to have a wander around here. Here's the boardroom, lovely, having fun with that. So here we are in the laboratories, and first thing we're going to do is check the toilets. Let's just check in here. Come on, toilet door, let me in. So there's a bowl in here, obviously, but also no toilet paper, so that's a bit disappointing. And let's check the next one as well, if we can possibly get through these wacky doors. Yes, there's no toilet paper in there, and that is really disappointing, because I feel like at this point in the game, Anne could definitely use with some toilet paper. That's the other end of the boardroom there. Aha, here is the key card. Top banana. So, this gives us our first access into some more exploratory areas of the game here. And this level is really mostly focused upon exploration and puzzle solving. Well, sort of fairly rudimentary puzzles, but puzzles nonetheless. And let's see what's in this building. Here we go. Will I need this? Probably. Let's just pick it up just in case, because I don't want it to disappear into the ether.
Feels full. Heart of an empire.
Absolutely. And just looking around here, we have some cube farms, as they're known, I believe. Although, you know, they're not very popular in my country. They've yet to catch on, luckily enough. Yes, Anne, anything to add to that? Or are you just sort of spouting statement fragments like John is at me? Oh, well, never mind. Can't get too upset about it, I guess. So we better just carry on regardless. Don't think I need to go in any more toilets, really. It's starting to reveal a rather disturbing trend in my thinking. And is there anything in here? No. And the real problem with this game is that the developers had such a penchant for hiding keycards here, there and everywhere. You just basically had to check every single room just in case you happen to miss one hidden behind a rock or something. And what could be through this door of mystery here?
Come on, Hammond. It's your office. Gotta be something here.
Yep, it is John Hammond's office indeed, so we're just going to exact some revenge on him here. Just going to
6 left.
Take his handgun. Well, I assume it's his handgun. I found it in his office as well. And we're going to destroy his computer. Yeah, take that, John.
2, 1.
Now all your pornography is ruined. let's carry on. And what else do we find in here? But also a mysterious code on a weird bag slash... Is that like a brown bag with a note attached to it or something? That's really peculiar. Well, we've seen that now, so now we know the codes to somewhere in this level. Let's just look, and in the toilet we find another key card. What is it about the developers in this game and bloody stashing away key cards in toilets? They must have some sort of sick problem. I think they were probably demented, to be honest with you. So throw this out here. Doesn't seem to have despawned, so that's a good thing. Pick up our favourite gun.
Clip.
And I sort of glossed over this earlier, but I found this in the preceding level, and it's like a fully automatic pistol with a drum magazine, and how cool is that? So if we do come across any raptors in here, we are got the tools to take them out with. So what are we going to do but jump out the window in a desperate suicide attempt to get away from this game? No, it hasn't worked, unfortunately. So I'm afraid we are going to just have to carry on, Anne. But the good thing is that the purple K card is there just in case we need it again in this level. And also, we are allowed into this building now. Lovely job. Let's go. So, in this building we find a push key code system for this door, presumably. And although we can peek through the the crack of the door there, we can't let in. So, I hope you memorised the number from earlier. So here we go. Can you remember, boys and girls at home? Just trying to activate Anne's pushing finger. There we go. Right, so the code is 5. Come on, Anne. 2. Oh shit! Now you fucked it up. Right, let's try again. 5, 2, 6, 3, 2, 7. There we go. And yes, the developers have decided that they'd had enough of making you find hidden keycards, so they just drop it right in front of there. So, swipe this. Ding ding. So we are let into the supercomputer room. Excellent, excellent. I'm just going to check in this door beforehand, just make sure. No, I don't think we need a shitty old computer somehow, do we? Let's carry on. So, the supercomputer. Look at it. Exciting stuff, eh? Yep, it looks like a big red top hat. And do supercomputers actually look like this? It seems a bit shiny to me. I suppose they spent a lot of money on it, so why not make it red? You know, red computers go faster probably. And what have we got here? Cray boot up. So let's just see if we can sort this out. Red is probably first in by looking at that. Where's the red button? Yes, this looks like red. No, okay, not red. Let's try another one. So, how are we going to boot up this supercomputer? Or quite what we're going to do with the information thereafter, I don't know, but let's just give it a try. Okay, so that seems to have done a thing. Let's try the red one first.
It was in the last days of genetic recovery, and at this point, nothing was certain. Was the DNA there? Could we bring it back?
Who knows? Who knows? Let's try this button next, John.
It was 3 a.m. The room was strewn with soda cans, and for the 100th time, we ran the extraction sequence.
Oh, this looks good. Who knew?
Dennis, what are we looking at here?
God knows. Looks like a really crappy picture to me with a bit of iGen flashing in it.
All my life I've waited for something great, something extraordinary.
I tell you what, it'd be extraordinary if you could bore me a little bit less, John, but never mind.
As Nedry typed, the world seemed to hold its breath, and for a moment we stood at the turning point between two great planetary eras. The million-year reign of man and the age of the dinosaurs. And then it opened up. The code read true. The barrier of time for an instant opened.
And
Adrian and I stared into the monitor. Straight back through 65,000 centuries.
And the final button here.
Activated systems. Satellite uplink. Connected. Local transmitter down. Attempting connection to mountaintop facility.
Well, we seem to have achieved a lot there, so let's just go and find ourselves the way out of this level.
Did I leave the gas on?
Coming straight out the underground. A young pirate got a bag cause I'm down. Loading DVDs like a motherfucker beat.